Welcome, 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 welcome. This one is for Taurus. All right, so general message for the next 3 months. I know that I said for my next readings that I was going to do new love readings, but I've been very strongly guided to do these check-ins for the next 3 months for you first of all. So I'm just going to go through those and then I'm going to do the new love one. So I didn't forget about that, okay? Please remember this is a general reading, so please take it as it resonates. I'd like to thank all of you that are so beautifully supporting my channel, likes, comments, shares, subscription, hitting the notification bell, donations, all of that. Really, really appreciate it. If you're interested in learning to read the tarot for yourself, there's a link in the description for my detailed online tarot reading course. And without any further ado, I am going to get started. All right. So just to let you know, there's not going to be timestamps for this, so just take it as a whole message because that's how it's meant to be. And if you may be looking at October, for example, at the reading, then you will look at September as the recent past, and you will look at November as the energy that's coming towards you. So we're doing a check-in for your next 3 months, and it's just sort of going to park us there in the first week of December for you, Taurus. All right, let's see what we got for you, Taurus. Alrighty, so Taurus, first and foremost, you are exactly where you are supposed to be, mentally, physically, emotionally. There's a space here of thinking, maybe I should be over there. Maybe it's going to be better if I'm over there. My chances over there are going to be better than my chances are over here. No, 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 no. Because remember, Taurus, that you are the one that is attracting the magic to you. All right, and this is the focus on September for you that we're having at the moment. So if maybe you've been having any thoughts of I should move now, just to also add this in here, if you look at this reading at the later space and you already moved, well, you've done it. You know, there's no point in then going back, because remember, this energy is speaking about your ability, your natural ability, Taurus, to draw to you what it is that you actually want to have in life. So this is reminding you of your inner power, that inner magic that you have been born with, that we have all been born with. But generational coaching has taught us that, you know, we can't just go for stuff. What if it doesn't work? It's not the safe choice. It's not the obvious choice. You know, let's pros and cons it. You are where you are meant to be. All right, you are where you're meant to be, and if you look across the harbor, your ship is busy coming in. It's sort of like crossed the harbor already, and you know, I feel, Taurus, this is a space where you're almost sort of like standing, you know, sort of like you're on the side, and somebody's about to throw you that rope, and you're about to pull that ship in. All right, so that is some real amazingness that I've got going for you. So you don't really want to move where you are at the moment, because I feel a lot of you have taken a significant amount of time to get your energy to the space where you are right now, for you to be at the right place at the right time. Source wants to really portray a miracle through you at the moment. If you are in a space where you have to move, you don't have a choice, anything like that, remember, 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 you are the magic. Okay, so if you do go to a different space, this is speaking more about this sort of inner light that you are giving out. So if it is a space where you feel that you have to move, that is necessary for you, that's perfectly fine. But Taurus, this is a space that also lets you or reminds you that you are the conduit for the magic, the solution that you seek. It is within you. Okay, so even if you maybe meditate or you just think or open your mind to the idea that whatever it is that you might be dealing with, that the solution can come to you quicker and easier than what you actually could have imagined. Snap, snap, snap. Isn't that amazing? All right, so abundance, money, 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 money. All right, and this is for September. This is with abundance. So the reason why a lot of you, shouldn't really move at the moment, shouldn't physically move, but also, if you're going to move, try and really sort of even write down what your emotional sort of frame of mind is at the moment, where you are at. What are the things that are working well, because that is what you want to maintain within yourself, and that is what you want to focus on, really sort of harvesting within yourself, because that is your golden ticket to everything. All right, where you are at the moment, you are in that space emotionally, energetically, where you are in that space for really for that golden ticket, that Midas touch. And whatever you place your mind on at the moment, Aquarius, Taurus, maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius, maybe you've got strong Aquarius in your chart, but Taurus, whatever it is that you are focusing on at the moment, that is what could actually come about for you, because remember, what you think about is also what you bring about into your experience of life. Okay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Look at this. So not only is it advisable for you to stick where you are, and for some of you, you might be thinking of maybe leaving a job, or maybe giving up, throwing in the towel. But look at this. This is not only a strong energy that's coming here, a strong providing energy coming here for you, Taurus, with money and the things that money can buy, emotional stability, emotional strength, that mind strength is coming here for you. This is actually really beautiful. This is a month that can change everything for you. All right, everything, everything, everything. So that was September. Let's see what we've got for October. All right, let's have a look. So that was September, and grabbing a look at what's happening for you, Taurus, there in October. Okay, so some of you are skipping forward, and there's a space of, I'm gonna hold on to the money there in October. I'm not gonna spend that money. Some of you have got some newfound money that come to you there in October, newfound opportunities, newfound stability. So maybe it was a little bit challenging making ends meet, or maybe you were in a space where you sort of made just enough, but it's a little bit difficult to go past that mark. And in September, there's that like a boom sort of moment for you, Taurus, where things are just happening, and they're happening so beautifully, and they're happening so prosperously and so abundantly. But you want to be very careful of your mind here, because your mind has a way of being very sneaky when it sometimes calls our patterns of, sort of lack and limitation and our abundance back. And what I see for you here happening in October, or Taurus, is a space where September goes really, really well. Things are happening in September better than you imagine, faster than you imagine. And then you get to October, and then those patterns are starting to kick in. Go like, you gotta be cautious there. Don't you be spending that money now, If you're anything like me and you're gonna go sort of like to sort of like the gelato stand, it's like, don't take like 4 scoops and everything's on top, with all the everything's on top, kind of like making the Sunday of Sundays. But the reminder here for you is, and October is a turning point for you, Taurus, because yes, you've got all these wonderful things that are happening in September for you. It's almost like the universe is making it sort of rain there for you. But then you get to October, and that is sort of when we've got those foundational patterns about ourselves. And this is where those foundational patterns are asking, let's remember there are still some thoughts about lack and limitation within you. Would you like to entertain those, or would you like to let them go? And that's sort of what's coming about for you in October. Now, nobody's saying that you should be completely illogical and irresponsible about things, but if you can move forward with faith, the same faith that is coming through for you in September, things are starting to turn there for you, and things are starting to turn for you very, very beautifully there in October, and it's a positive turn forward. So you could be looking forward to a really dynamic change in September, and then in October it's almost like it's slowing down a little bit. But remember, this is almost like when you plant a seed and you start seeing it coming to the ground, and you go like, yeah, you're all excited, and take pictures, and it's on your Instagram and all those type of things. What sometimes happens is the excitement passes, and then we sort of flow back into our almost like previous sense of monotony. Nothing wrong with that, but the only thing that is there for you in October, just be careful that you don't slip back into the patterns that you sort of just rose out of in September, okay? Because there's beautiful opportunities for growth. You could have somebody coming towards you in October, Taurus, that makes you a really wonderful offer, and it seems like maybe a little bit far-fetched, but Who knows? Because what I also see for you is there is a space where you can actually grow sort of like your money muscles, you know. There's a space where you can really grow your money muscles there during October for you, Taurus. I want to grab you one more card for that. Two cards, okay? So you are getting better ideas, better realizations on how to actually do things better. There's some bright ideas that's coming here. There's some divine intervention coming through for you in October. So definitely an offer there in October, or an opportunity that you are seeing in October. And it's almost like you're going and saying, huh, I can do that. And of course you can. Okay, let's see what we've got for you in November. So that was September, October, November, Taurus. Let's see what we got for you. What's cooking in November? And you know, you may say like, oh, November's so far away. Look how quickly the last 3 months have passed. You know what I'm saying? Okay. How many cards are these? 6 cards, which is actually incredible. This is how the Aries reading started. 6 is always a number of hope. 6 is a number of love. It's a number that you turn it around, it becomes more. So coming to November, there's that doubt that's starting to creep in here. There's that doubt of like, you know, I want to go forward, but I don't know. I'm not sure, you know. It's like all those things that are sort of, you know, sometimes we've got a lot of ideas kicking up in our mind that gives us logical reasons as to why we shouldn't take a chance. I would say as long as nobody's being hurt and as long as nobody is going to irrefutably suffer from what you do there in November, Taurus, if it sits well with your heart, then go about and do it. Because look at that. That risk that you are taking in November, it's got a wonderful new beginning. It's got an amazing new beginning. It helps you to heal some patterns there within yourself, some patterns that need healing that you might not even be aware of that need healing. Because as we go forward, and this is a thing that a lot of people often don't tell you, as you go forward into abundance, into prosperity, there's more availability of provisions and things like that. Those patterns of scarcity, they begin to kick in, and it's not only just your patterns and your learned behaviors, but it's a generational patterning that is beginning to kick in. All right, so there is that happening for you in November, but what I can tell you so far from this point, from what I can see for November so far, so very good. Oh my goodness, it just gets better. It's like it literally just gets better and better and better. There's a space of clarity that's coming through here for you in November. All right, so September, there is where September's a bit of a jackpot space for you. It's almost like it's like the universe is pushing you forward. It's starting something dynamic for you, Taurus. In October, there's sort of like that space of, you know, like when we are here and we're moving over here, there's that space in between where, you know, you're not 100% sure yet. You know, it's almost like being on a ship. And you're leaving from one country, so let's say you're leaving from Cape Town, where I am, and say let's maybe you're going to go to England. So this is that space where everything is fine and perfect on the ship, but you're no longer in Cape Town. You can't see, there's nothing relating to Cape Town, you know, on the open wide ocean, but also on the other end, you're not in England yet, you know, so it's that sort of space in between. And I know that can feel a little bit trippy sometimes for some of us, but it doesn't have to trip you up. Okay, because, and I'll tell you why it doesn't have to trip you up. Abundance, 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 flow. This is money and all the things that money can buy. So there is a little bit of getting ready, but just be. This is the one thing that you can actually focus on now already, Taurus. There are people, and sometimes it's sad in life, but sometimes this happens. As you go forward, there will be people that will step forward. Because they want to share in what it is that you have, but it's not so. I wouldn't really say it's so much of like a contributor sort of energy. It's more of a wanting to have a piece of the pie sort of energy. But what I would recommend for you is where you are at the moment. This is not about sussing anybody out. So we're not trying to be funny to anybody or anything like that. But you maybe just want to, where you are right now, start speaking to the universe, start speaking to life, and say to life that according to, that tarot reader in South Africa, Adrian, things are going to be very well for me going forward. And if there's anything that's holding me back, I've got the willingness to have an understanding of that now already and to peacefully release from that. Okay. I'm just going to do a quick run through for you. I wanted to do it for Aries, but I forgot. So for energy that you're dealing with at the moment, person that you might be dealing with at the moment, just a quick check-in basically there for you, Taurus, all the way from Aries around to Pisces. So if you're dealing with an Aries, good one, like that, beautiful, abundance. Also, Aries is there on that same trip as you had there for the unfolding of November. So if you're dealing with an Aries, things are quite safe over there, okay? They don't really want to take anything from you. They want you to be joyous and happy and fulfilled. If you are dealing with a Taurus, Gemini energy coming through there, this could be a very good space for you. Also remember, with November, we had that 6th energy. So Gemini, very good promise for you over there. Could be a very good match, Taurus. Can really work things out. If you're dealing... So Taurus, my apologies, just to be clear, so this is if you're dealing with a Taurus, okay? If you're dealing with a Gemini, I wouldn't really say all hope is lost, but there's definitely some conversations that need to be had there. I wouldn't really say that you're on a bad path or that they're on a bad path. You might just not be 100% on the same page. You could be in the same book, but not necessarily on the same page. Cancer. Cancer is a very good match for you coming together there. That might even be marriage. That might be a high-level commitment. That might be a beautiful friend. Also, in that same token, do yourself a favor and, as far as possible, also check out the, it's a little bit difficult to get a time sometimes, but to get a date of birth for your animals and for your pets, because with them, it's actually, they also have a zodiac pattern going on. So, even if you're not dealing with a person, you could be dealing with one of your pets. So who was that? Leo. Leo's being very Leo over here for you, but Leo's actually a really brilliant match for you. Virgo, there's definitely hope there. Okay, I wouldn't rush that right away, but there's definitely hope over there. Libra, fantastic match, but there's a bit of a stubborn energy here. Maybe one doesn't want to budge. So that'll be a good space to maybe just look at that and be a little bit more explorative if you are dealing with the Libra. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, this is a space that can grow. Okay. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, beautiful new beginning. They may take you into areas that might be a little bit unfamiliar to you, but not bad in the slightest. Capricorn, beautiful match. Aquarius, that one just came out, fantastic, brilliant. And this one wants to come out for Pisces. Pisces, new beginning. Pisces could actually sort of challenge you, but they can challenge you in very positive directions. So Taurus, that's what I've got for you. Remember, you are going into a very magical period, a very magical phase. I will recommend that you place your hand on your heart and you claim that for yourself. That's what I've got for you. Oh, can't make a heart. So that's what I got for you. I really hope that it helps. If it resonates with you, I'd really appreciate you liking the video. Maybe subscribe to the channel so you see when the next readings are coming up. Bye.